everybody, this is Rhea Swift, and I'm doing a reading on just the state of the energy of the world and our part in that. I don't know exactly what is going to transpire, but I read the Voyager deck. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that deck. That's the DNA. And the first card I picked is Synergy, Six of Worlds. Now, I don't read like the tarot cards are typically read. I just look at the pictures, and that's my crystal ball, if you will. And then I interpret what I see. So I just read the pictures. So Synergy was the first card, and the other one is Tower. That man is falling off a tower. Okay, so let's just see what comes up. So Grandfather just showed up, and for those who don't know, Grandfather is a Dakota medicine man who's deceased that works through me. He came to me in Guatemala during a ceremony with the High Priestess, and he's been with me ever since. That was in 1996. So he just came in, and I'll translate what he says after I speak. He said, this is now time for everyone to gather as much information and steam as you can in terms of unity. So we are to be pulling people together at this point in time, not pointing fingers, not rejecting, but pulling people together. And as you can see in the card, everything is coming together in the world. You know, the swans are sort of holding, like trumpeting them forward, you know, pushing their hands to get people to come together. The environment is the biggest problem. That's our largest concern before money, before other people, other countries, feeling threatened, food, whatever. The environment is our largest problem. And it seems to sink directly into the core of the earth. So something is going on between the surface of the earth and the core of the earth that we're not aware of. The sadness makes me sad that we have done this so many times as a group, as a civilization. We have destroyed ourselves because we don't know how to coagulate. We don't know how to act as a group. I just see a lot of sadness filtering down into the center of the earth. I'm not saying it's the earth that's holding that sadness. I don't know that. The earth feels neutral to me when I look at this picture. But there is sadness seeping down. So I don't know if that relates to other animals, other minerals, entities, other consciousnesses, whatever it might be. But sadness is certainly seeping down to a centerpiece, like a center point. This is the outside of the earth, this is the inside. So it's two lines of energy coming down to the center. And I'm hearing that has just accrued over the length of the Earth's time here. It's just little by little by little by little by little, it's been building. I don't know the result of that. It looks like it fades out like several layers, 3-4 layers down on top of the Earth's, God, I forget my geography, the mantle. Probably 4 layers down. There's just a cracking of consciousness, and that consciousness affects the earth's consciousness. And the earth feels neutral, like either way, it doesn't matter. You guys, we do what we do, and it does what it does. I don't think it needs us in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know that it can hurt. We can hurt it to the point where it's destroyed. I think we would kill ourselves first. It looks like we're hanging on by a thread in terms of the environment, good food, sanity, sanitizing, healthy water, good clean water, all those things, enough trees, what's going on in the Amazon. That should be our focus, is the environment. We have to stand together and protect it, because that's all we got. If we don't have the earth, we don't have us. We would, leave the planet, leave our bodies. There's also around the earth, there's, I can hear a very soft whisper of like higher beings trying to get us to hear what they're saying. And what I hear them saying, like it's very dim, is take our hand. It makes me want to cry. Take our hand and let us pull you out of this. But we're so stubborn, you know. We tend to just think about us. We think that we know what's going on and we know how to fix it, and I don't think we do. There's too many we's. There's too many of individual us's. There's a lot of sadness in this picture. There's also a lot of fruitfulness, a lot of hope, potential, not hope, but potential to just flip the whole thing on its ear. But it's about the collective, the group. All of us have to come together and stand up to all our politicians and say, enough with dirty water, dirty air, coal, fossil fuels, all the stuff that's hurting us all over the world. That's it. And now I'm hurting, and war would be next. And that changes, just in saying that about the environment and the wars, that changes the feeling I get when I look at the card. So now the right side of the earth, this right here, I see brightness showing up over here. The sadness is over here. And you probably can't see it as well as it's depicted. You can't see the specifics. But that's the card. Okay, I could read more on that, but I don't want to take a long time for this video. So this is the Tower. And I see this man. If you can see this guy over here. Get rid of the... He's in bronze or gold. He's got no feet. He's jumping off the tower. He feels like a warrior to me. And his message is we have to protect ourselves. And we have to enlist the powers, like, I don't know if he's saying the military, but there's something, it feels like a group of military people that, you know what, they might not even be from the planet, but I just see a small group of very powerful beings coming in and correcting what's going on. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're going to come down and get rid of, stop wars or remove people from power, or how they do that. I only see 4 of them, and they are our allies, much more powerful, but their job in this situation, what I see, is to come down and I see a train track and a train coming on it, and one of their hands just stops the train, and they just look at them and say, no more. And for some reason, those in power understand this. They get this being saying no more to them. Again, tears. And that's kind of my truth thing. When I want to cry, that's my body, my nervous system, I guess, my aura, I don't know, saying to me, this is true. There's a call to arms, but we're not hearing it. There's a really strong call, and I don't think the women that just got in the Congress are aware of it yet, but I did a reading for them the day after the election for all the Republicans, who are mostly men. I think there's 1 woman in the Senate, and the variety of people, colors and gender that are in the Congress. Very different picture. So that's kind of what we're bumping up against. And I don't know why those other people don't see the need for community and good food and clean water, and I have no answers for that. I mean, stuff is coming in now. It's just negative. Whoever wants to control is controlling those people, and the politicians think that they're not controlled, but they are. So, but the card I drew for the women said the women are going to change things by bonding together and being a unit. The energy of the feminine this is it. I think this is our time to regain power, but we have to stick together. And as we stick together, all the men who don't want to lose power, so this is kind of about the patriarchy as well, they are, after some time, they realize that we're not the enemy. And they start to see us like their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their cousins, their daughters, their wives, and they start to back up and let go of this tight rein they have on power. Let me just see if there's anything else. Any resolution? So this is the resolution card. It's children playing. Hope you can see that. And the children playing, it's about being more, as kids are, you know, kids come to a playground and they just say, hey, you want to play? They don't care who you are, what you look like, if you have 2 arms or 10. They're not like adults, you know, they learn that stuff from us. So this is about that. It's about letting go of all these ridiculous boundaries and borders we have around, and all these judgments and criticisms, and just liking each other. Just, we're here together, let's see what we can do. It's playful. So it has nothing to do with politics. Where do we stand together? Where are we the same instead of where are we different? So that's it for today. I hope to do these, you know, every couple days. See what happens, see what changes. If you guys want anything read specifically, just let me know and I'll do that. And my website is riaswift.biz. It's R-I-A, Swift like fast.biz. I do energy work. I call myself a human energy consultant because I can read your energy and then I adjust it. I use lots of different modalities, but I'm a seer. I've been healing for 30 years, and I love readings. They're just fun to do. So if you want one, you know, contact me and give me suggestions on what kind of information you want to find out about. Okay, thank you very much.